Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mad as Go. Now, before I get into today's rant, I will go over very quickly how, yes, there has been a 4 year break here, and it's been many years since I've been consistent on this channel. I'm going to try and get minimum 3-4 videos up a week. We'll see how we go, but it's definitely going to be at least one video a week because, I do like doing these videos. Even though it seems like I'm just whinging and complaining, it is, somewhat cathartic, and it is fun to get my thoughts out there into the world, and maybe I find people who agree or maybe not, whatever the case may be. Anyway, into today's topic. Today I wanted to talk about something that's annoyed me for many years and something that I was susceptible to in my younger years, which I kind of regret now, and that's this anti-American sort of mentality that you see a lot in Western countries. You see it here a lot in Australia. There's even this TikTok I saw recently of this broad Australian man, in the outback, Mr. Bushman, and he goes through Seppo and why we call Americans Seppo. Now, firstly, I'm 34 years old and I've lived in Australia my whole life, and I only heard this Seppo term maybe like 2-3 years ago. So we don't all call them Seppos. I don't know what he means by that. But anyway, he breaks it down. Basically, what it comes down to, it's septic tank Seppo, and apparently because Americans are all full of shit. Well, firstly, that's stupid for many reasons, but the most obvious one being you're judging an entire country's people as one collective. You know how many nationalities and how many groups and how many states and different people there are in America, and you're calling them all full of shit? And an Aussie calling people full of shit? Bro, Aussies are so full of fucking shit, mate. You're in that glass house just throwing stones like a fucking crazy person because we're so full of shit down here. We act like we're all about Aussie pride and we're all about our culture. Meanwhile, we just basically adapt American culture into our own. A lot of our movies, our music, most of our entertainment is either a derivative of something that was American, and in some cases just a complete carbon copy. Even when you look at something like hip hop, we have our own versions of like lad rap and Aussie street rap, but there are some people out there here in Australia who just basically copy what America's doing as far as hip hop is concerned. And in some cases, those same people will turn around and give America heaps of shit, which is just stupid and annoying. And the thing that I hate is people love to latch on to little things about America and then just have their whole opinion of the whole entire country just based off that thing. Oh, they have guns and that's crazy and kids get shut up in schools. Yeah, that does happen. It's not the decision of every single American. There's probably many Americans over there who fucking hate that everyone has guns. And in fact, we've seen that when you watch TikTok or anything else. There's heaps of Americans who would agree with you that it's not a good idea. But you're going to judge the whole country off a decision made by Congress? The fuck, mate? You're an idiot, bro. And you're gonna, oh, their political system's completely fucked. Look at their next election. You got Donald Trump running. Now, look, really quickly, let's run over it. I don't think either of your options are that good, to be honest with you. Kamala Harris is a very learned woman and, a great public speaker, and she's not an idiot by any stretch of the imagination, but she is led by people that are leading her down a dumbass path. Like the woke agenda, which I fucking hate that term, but it's the only way to describe it. They're sending her on that agenda and she's making herself look like an absolute dickhead in the process. And on the other side, you got Donald Trump. I don't think I need to explain why he's an idiot and a lunatic. He's nowhere near as dangerous as some people make out, because let's be honest, like most countries, your guy at the top is just the spokesperson. It's Congress that's really making all the laws and decisions. But anyway, so in America, your election, your options are basically like South Park put it, a giant douche or a turd sandwich. Oh wow, what a broken political system. Well, here in Australia, our next election is pretty much the same fucking thing, just with different people. We got the option of a turd sandwich or a giant douche. You go to the UK, it's the same thing. Most Western countries at the moment politically are completely fucked. They're completely broken. The system is basically designed to not work for the people. No matter who you vote in, you're getting fucked some way. In fact, our fucking political system down here is so broken, our governments are just state and federal just throwing money at projects all at once and just spending up all our tax dollars and putting us all in debt as a collective, as a country. and our inflation's going through the roof and it's causing all... Yeah, but anyway, not the point. My point being is that, yeah, their political system is fucking broken, but so is yours. So what, they're idiots because of a problem that you also have, but that doesn't make you... You fucking sound stupid, kind of like the Americans you're making fun of. Isn't that a funny little thing? Another thing that sort of annoys me about this anti-American sentiment that you see a lot is, if we're honest, most Western countries derive a lot of their entertainment, music, movies, whatever it may be, from something American. Pretty much every Western country has their own version of hip hop. And in some cases, a lot of that just basically copies hip hop completely. Like, to a point, it's actually fucking cringe. But anyway, you're going to sit there and say, oh, fuck America, while enjoying all the benefits of the entertainment they put out through the world? Let's not get it mistaken. We all have a favourite American TV show. We all have a favourite American musician. What, you're going to shit on America even though they're entertaining you for fucking decades? And when you go home and you sit on your iPhone and watch TikTok through your Google services, notice something that, they're all things that were brought to us from Americans. We wouldn't have iPhones or TikTok. Yes, that's a Chinese invention, but you know what I mean. We wouldn't have Google and all these things and Amazon, all these things that we love, without America. But yet you're going to sit there and say America is shit and stupid and fuck Americans. You fucking moron. Without them, you'd be sitting here bloody listening to someone clapping sticks, you bloody dickhead. Fuck America, get out of here with that shit. And people love to harp on about their gun laws and about, they shoot up their schools and they do all this and they do all that. UK, you have knife crime. Here we have knife crime. Okay, we're not handing out guns like they're lollies or whatever, however you want to put it. But it's not like our crime system is that much better than theirs. And then you also got to take into account with America, and we're all aware of this, it's pretty much common knowledge around the world, all the cards are stacked against Americans. Like, unless you're born into money in America, you're gonna do it tough. You're gonna have to work your ass off to do just about fucking anything. Just to get educated is a fucking pain in the ass. Meanwhile, here in Australia, like, I've personally known people in their 50s who've never had to work a day in their life and have still been able to afford housing, food, and even luxuries like paying off an iPhone and shit like that, all on the welfare. Americans don't have that. In America, you either live in squalor or you work your fucking ass off. So they got all the cards stacked against them. Always. Just all the time. It's just everything they try to do, the cards are stacked against them. And another thing that kind of branches into the political thing, even though we've watched that happen in America and it hasn't worked for the people, our governments are doing the same thing and we're not doing shit about it. So who's the dumb one here? But anyway, I digress. Cards stacked against you and you're still making Google. You're still making Apple. You're still doing these fucking amazing things. Every time I turn on the TV and another American has done a startup or done something amazing, even with all the fucking cards stacked against them. So love them or hate them, give them some goddamn props, you bloody knobs. Sitting around here, fuck America, get the fuck out of here with all that shit. Oh my god, it's so moronic and stupid. And that's coming from a guy who's done over 360 videos of unscripted and not researched rants that aren't even edited most of the time. And even I can tell you that, Americans do great stuff for all of us all over the world. And yeah, you can nitpick your problems with them, but our countries are in a lot of ways worse. Like I said before, America has a political system that makes really fucking terrible decisions for their people. Then our government says we're going to copy that and we all go, yes, I'm voting for them. Come on now, who's the real idiot? I'm going to give Americans props, and that's why I wanted to make this video and do this rant and, kind of start things off on a bit more of a positive note, and stick up for the little guy in America who's doing it tough, has been doing it tough for decades, and still thrives and does amazing things and gives great things to our fucking world. What has Australia, maybe I'm wrong, okay? I don't know if Australia has really done anything for you Americans. Feel free to inform me in the comments if you want to, but, from where I'm sitting, compared to what America has given us, what have we given them? Nothing. Comparatively speaking, at least. I can't think of fucking anything. Oh, well, I guess Margot Robbie, that's probably one of the greatest things that Australia has done on a world stage. Okay, yeah, the CMI computer musical instrument, being the fundamental parts that eventually led to MIDIs and whatnot. Yeah, we did that. And I guess Wi Fi. But America, it's like every day. These motherfuckers are giving us more entertainment and more inventions and more ways to have fun and do things and be amazing. And we're going to sit here and shit on them. What the fuck is going on, people? You fucking love America. That's the thing. People deep down, if they were really honest with themselves, they'd realize you fucking love America. You want to wave that flag just as much as every patriot over there. But the only reason you don't is because, of social constraints and how people would perceive you and whatnot because of a stupid narrative that's like taken over the internet and the world and the media in some cases that America is crap. The fuck? Oh my goodness. I had to do a rant about this because it's something that's annoyed me for a long time. And look, I will be honest, I was susceptible to it in my younger years. And I look back on some of that and I'm like, man, what a fucking idiotic cringe lord I was to even shit on America that hard. Because the reality is, we all love it. We love your country, mate. Don't let the world get you down because secretly, they kind of all want to be American. I mean, I kind of want to be American. I'm willing to admit that. I probably couldn't survive the brutal kind of way you guys live, like especially with the ghettos and the gun violence and that. But to some extent, I kind of wish I was American. I'd rather say that I'm from California than say I'm from shitty old little Melbourne. Yeah, you know of Melbourne, but are you rushing to visit this place? Don't fucking bother. Compared to what you guys have got over there with the Grand Canyon and all the Niagara Falls and all that cool shit, and even Alaska up north and all that. What a fucking sick place. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm a little rusty to this, guys. I'm going to try and do a little bit better. I'll try and have a better topic next time. Maybe get a little bit more crazy and say some retarded funny shit. I'm going to work on getting a better camera because recording this on a bloody webcam, it's not the greatest look. It's a bit of a downgrade from what I've had in the past. And I will work on getting a green screen so you're not just looking at fucking stupid dream catchers and whatever the fuck else is in the background. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and sticking around. If you've been a long time viewer, if you've been following my channel for years and stuff, drop a comment there because it does surprise me every time I log into the mag channel and there's a comment or a new subscriber or just any interaction. Because from day one, I didn't expect anything to come of Mad as a Goat at all, but it is my most consistent channel that I've ever made on YouTube. And yeah, I'm not famous or like a big star or anything from it, but I am grateful for the people there's been people who've come back year after year to watch me rant and say my crazy shit. And I love you for it. Thank you for watching again. Anyway, gonna cut you off there. And now I gotta, because I'm not gonna edit this because I'm in between editing software, it's gonna be this awkward little thing where I'll look over here so I can stop the recording. Don't know why I explained that, but I guess because I'm mad as a goat. Thanks again.